In this virtual classroom, you will be able to access 3 phases of classroom sessions: learning, activity, and test. Let's start your virtual classroom by selecting the chapter you want to study. Click or touch the chapter button to access all chapters. Before starting the session, let's get familiar with some basic controls. Press WASD on your keyboard to move your player. Hold down the right mouse click to rotate the player. To select certain items in the environment, use the left mouse click. Now go towards the first row of the classroom and choose your chapter that you want to study. It may be easy for us to guess the sources of some of the food items we learned in the previous chapter, like fruits and vegetables, but where do they come from? Plants, of course. And then, there are food items like milk and milk products which we get from animal sources. So we have 2 types of food sources: plant source and animal source. From plant source we get food products such as fruits, vegetables, cereals, and pulses. And from animal sources, we get dairy and byproducts such as milk, cheese, curd, butter. A plant is classified into 2 main systems. The upper part of the plant is called the shoot system, and the bottom part is root system. These 2 systems are made up of many different parts. The main parts are the roots, the stem, the fruit, the leaves, and the flower. Each part has a set of jobs to do to keep the plant healthy. The roots absorb water and minerals from the soil and anchor the plant in the ground. The stem supports the plant. The fruit protects the seeds. Leaves performs photosynthesis process. And flower helps in reproduction. Let us now study the different types of nutrients that we get from food items. Usually, food items contain lots of nutrients and can be classified into the following. That is, carbohydrates are the powerhouse of the body. It provides energy. Next on our list is protein, which are the building blocks of life. Protein is essential for the growth of muscles in the body. Next is vitamins. Vitamin provides strength to our body and gives enhanced immunity. Minerals are also one of the most important nutrients that we can get from the food items. Minerals are essentials for the good working of the human body. Now let's take a look at the sources of these nutrients. Where can we get these nutrients from? Carbohydrates, food items like bread, wheat, rice, corn, fruits, etc. can provide carbohydrates. Protein, good source of protein is fish, beans, sprouts, pulses, eggs, legumes, milk and milk products. Good source for vitamin are fruits and vegetables. We can get a lot of minerals from drinking a good amount of water, consuming nuts, cereals, milk, and milk products. So how do all these different types of nutrients benefit our human body? Thinking? Any guesses? Let's check it out. So let's list down all different types of nutrients, that is carbohydrates, protein, fats, and vitamins. The main function of carbohydrates and fats is to provide energy to the human body. Fats give us more energy compared to carbohydrates. Food containing protein is often called bodybuilding food. Protein provides the growth of muscles and makes it stronger. There are different kinds of vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and D, etc., and our body needs all types of vitamins for proper growth and functioning. A person may be getting enough food to eat, but sometimes the food may not contain a particular nutrient. If this continues over a long period of time, the person may suffer from its deficiency. Deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause diseases or disorders in our body. Diseases that occur due to lack of nutrients over a long period of time are called deficiency diseases. On the right-hand side of your screen, click on the button for which you want to learn about the deficiency disease. Deficiency from vitamin A causes poor vision, loss of vision and darkness, and sometimes complete loss of visibility. Deficiency from vitamin B is beriberi, which causes weak muscles and less energy in the body. Deficiency from vitamin C is called scurvy, which causes gums to bleed, and the body takes more time than usual to heal. Deficiency from vitamin D causes rickets, which softens the bone, due to which body goes through a phase called bone ease and knock-knees. Deficiency from iodine is called goiter, which causes the glands in the neck to swallow and also causes mental disability in children. Deficiency from iron causes anemia, which in turn affects the body by making it weaker and tiring. Let's start off with the test. Walk towards the first workstation for starch test. To start the activity, press 1 on your keyboard and follow all the steps. The first step is to use the dropper and fill it with iodine solution. After filling the dipper, put a few drops on the food item. Look for any changes in the coloration of the food item. If the color changes to blue back, that means there is a presence of starch in the food item. You have now successfully finished your starch test. Moving on towards the next workstation. To start the activity, press 2 on your keyboard and follow all the steps. First step is to take the mashed food and put it into the test tube. The next step is to take the test tube and shake it well. Use the dropper and put 2 drops of copper sulfate and 10 drops of caustic soda. Again, shake it well. If you see the color of the solution changing to violet, that means there is a presence of protein in this food item.